Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Divine Nexus theory, a theory to explain extreme Asherite position. This is a doctrine of extreme Asherite view of cause and effect, which is all often misunderstood and misinterpreted. According to this theory, every contingent cause contingent effect pair is attended by a distinct divine connection, not as a general or undifferentiated bond, but as a particular relational instant suited precisely to that pair alone. Thus, whilst the ground for all such connection is one and the same, the divine essential attribute of deity, the instantiations thereof are manifold without end, each being numerically distinct and individually determined. No two causal pair share the same divine connection instance, and that such connections are infinite many in correspondence with the totality of contingent relations obtaining within the created order. The system maintaineth that the nature and capacity of each created thing is antecedently fixed in order of creation, and that every divine connection is proportioned in I need to turn the page. Perfect harmony with such natures, wherefore the governance of causation is neither arbitrary nor necessitarian, but order exactitude measure, which is called wisdom, hikmah. Any violation is termed as unwise, not in the meaning of foolishness, but in the meaning of disturbing the harmony, except it is required to violate in an exceptional case. But this exceptional requirement is in the created order, nothing applied beyond that. So what I have shown, that Asherite theory is still important, and it is misunderstood by many, misinterpreted by many, that many people considered Asherite view as an occultation theory, but actually it is not so. There is a difference between extreme Asherite position and the pure occultation theory, and I am trying to discuss these things. However, some of the Asherites, I maintain, have explained without discussing these subtle ideas. So what is the difference between moderate Asherites and extreme Asherites is that, according to Maturides and the moderate Asherites, including Imam al-Ghazali, there is a connection, there is a cause, and there is an effect. Now in this pair of cause and effect, there is a connection, and the divine connection is connected to each of the three. But according to this theory, the divine connection is connects cause and effects, and there is no third connection to which the divine connection connects itself. So now we come to the idea that the nature of each thing, the connection is according to the nature of cause and nature of effect. It does not violate their natures. So if it is possible to violate the nature, but this is unwise, in that sense that it disturbs the harmony. We call it hikmah, to put a thing on its proper place, wadaw shay fi mahlihi, but to and safa, to put a thing not at its proper place. Some people may also define that this wisdom is the justice, but the difference between justice according to us is totally different. To punish a person without any sin, any crime, is unjust, and to reward a person is justice. So similarly, to punish a person who has committed a crime or sin is justice. So we have a different idea of justice and wisdom. Wisdom means to do according to the requirements of the external things. So if there's a cause, it has a requirement, it has a nature. There's an effect, it has a nature, and the connection is according to that nature. Violating this thing is unwise, but unwise is not in the meaning of foolishness or in the meaning of ignorance or any foolishness grounded in ignorance. That is a different thing. So each word I have explained perfectly. You are also requested to see each and every description. There may be something, not necessarily, but there may be something that will help you to understand better. In these lectures, in these series of lecture, I will attempt to discuss extreme Asharite view, and then you will be able to understand the difference between moderate Asharism and extreme Asharism. But even this extreme Asharism is not the occultation theory, and I have explained everything. So those who are still in doubt may see these lectures, may hear these lectures and attempt to correct them. However, I still make some objections on our scholars who are not interested in explaining these subtle problems, which are the requirements of the time, that they should be explained. But unfortunately, they think that these are the things of past, and they do not want to re-explain them as according to the concepts. With this explanation, all the objections of Ibn Rushd becomes invalid in general. Some objections, if they remain valid, may be refuted later. So I have a better idea to explain them in axiomatic forms so that they can be understood better. Hope that you will not only enjoy the lecture, but you will gain sufficient pieces of information, so that you shall understand every concept clearly as I have presented. Thanks. This is the end of first lecture on the topic, and I call this theory Divine Nexus theory, and this is the theory of extreme Asherism. Thanks a lot.